This is Bushcraft for mere mortals. Welcome back to my bushcraft camp, and today we're gonna start a series about bushcraft for mere mortals. The first thing that we're gonna make is a pot stand. A very simple pot stand, and you only need 3 items. Something like this. A stick with a Y fork in it. And a piece of rope. And we're gonna construct this pot stand with my trusty sack knife. This pot stand is adapted to this bushcraft camp. You can adapt it to everywhere you want. This is still rough, so we have to cut off the branches, cut this section off. After cleaning the little branches, these branches I don't gonna worry about it because I'm gonna cut it here. Then I take the little handy dandy saw on the Swiss Army knife. I was thinking about cutting this off too, but maybe it come in handy for something else. I can always cut it off later if I want to. I'm just gonna clean it up a little. Now we're gonna cut some sections here, and the point is that it's gonna be straight here and in an angle from down upwards. And like everything you do in bushcraft, is just figuring out. There are no real measurements, so I'm gonna cut it here, here, couple of places, here, here, here. That's probably enough. And it has to be right opposite on the hook that you're gonna use. Now, after these 4 slots that I cut, I'm going to do the angle. You can saw them, you can use your saw, or you can use your knife, whatever you prefer. It has to look something like this. See, right angle, and I have to do that 4 times. Clean it up a little bit. And you have something like this. The next step was this Y branch. Now, for me, this was a piece of hazel that was torn off by the storm. There was a tree falling up, and it ripped this piece of the hazel tree off. Now, for me, this side is already good for what it's going to be used for. The idea is that you have a side flattened off that you can hang this on. So I'm gonna clean this up. So, what do you think? Now the next step, we're gonna use this piece of cordage. Now come in this Y branch. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna adapt this pot stand for my bushcraft camp, but you can use it everywhere. Going to do this piece of cordage between the lashes. Pull, 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 pull. Ah, it's much more nicer. Like, you get something, pull it tight, and you get the slip knot. And now this pot hook comes in place. Very easy to do. Now you can take the slip knot and adjust the height with the cordage, or adjust the height with the hook. If you like this, don't be afraid to give me a comment. Hopefully you like it, and I'll see you in the next episode of Bushcraft for Mere Mortals.
Get out!
You make one loop, and then go around it, a couple of times. Very easy. Go into the loop, take the knot and pull.